Good morning to one and all. Class 12, welcome to your TSN English class. Today we'll start chapter 4, The Rat Trap, from your book Flamingo. And this is a short story based on Selma Lagerlöf. So let's move on. So rat trap is what? A trap which is used to catch the rats generally. So, rat trap is a metaphor to highlight the human predicament, just as rat is fooled by a bait and gets trapped, and most humans are likely to fall into the trap of material benefits. Setting this story is set amidst the mines of Sweden, rich in iron ore, which figure large in the history of that country. The story is told somewhat in manner of a fairy tale, and it is about author of the chapter, that is Selma Lagerlöf, was a Swedish writer whose stories have been translated into many languages. Universal themes run through all of them. A belief that the essential goodness in human beings can be awakened through understanding and love. And this story is set amidst the mines of Sweden and rich iron ore, which figure large in the history and legends of that country. And this story is told somewhat in the manner of a fairy tale. So here, the story uploads the belief that the essential goodness of a human being can be awakened through love and understanding. And it brings into focus the idea that world is a rat trap. Riches, joy, shelter and food all are lucrative baits of trap mankind. There are some characters here in the chapter, that is rat trap peddler, crofter, iron master and Edla Williamson. So about the author. So Selma Lagerlöf was a Swedish writer whose stories have been translated into many languages, and the story is set in the middle mines of Sweden, which are rich iron ore, and the story is narrated in the manner of a fairy tale. It gives us the message that emotions of love and acceptance can reform others. So let's read the chapter, students. And from this is from like 1858 to 1940, and the story is told somewhat in manner of a fairy tale. So let's read here from the first paragraph of the chapter, that once upon a time there was a man who went around selling small rat traps of wire. He made them himself at odd moments from the material he got by begging in the stores and at the big farms. But even so, the business was not especially profitable, so he had to resort to both beg- begging and petty thievery to keep body and soul together. Even so, his clothes were in rags, his cheeks were sunken, and hunger gleamed in his eyes. So, students, here in this first paragraph, long ago there was a man who wandered around selling little rat traps of wire. His rat traps were made by him whenever he felt like making one. He arranged the materials by begging in the stores or at big farms, but this made no benefit to his business, which had always been, you can say that, which has always been so that business has always been with no profit zone, and had been low, so he adopted both begging and doing little thefts to feed himself. But it could not improve the condition of his clothes, which were rags, and his cheeks were like sunken, and seeing his eyes one could tell that he was hungry. So here is a person who was sailing those rat traps with, and he himself led his life like a beggar, at the same time a thief, and at the same time a person who roam here and there for materials. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond who plods along the road left to his own meditations, but one day this man had fallen into a line of thought which really seemed to him entertaining. He had naturally been thinking of his rat traps when suddenly he was struck by the idea that the hole. So, what was there next? It was not possible for a common person to assess what a short of life of a vagabond such as he could have. So इस तरीके की लाइफ जो है कॉमन मैन तो सोच भी नहीं सकता. So he walked on the road with monotonous feet and always lost his thoughts. सो वो रोड पे चलता ही जाता था एंड हम हर समय वो अपने ख्यालों में ही वॉज लॉस्ट इन हिज थॉट्स टू हिज थॉट्स बट वन डे ही केम अक्रॉस बट वन डे वॉट हैपन्स टू हिम ही केम अक्रॉस a thought which made him pay his full attention on it. So he was definitely thinking of his rat traps when suddenly thought came into his mind that the whole world, including the lands and the seas, its cities and villages, all these things form nothing but a rat trap. सो एक दिन वो जब चूहे बेचने वाला बहुत गहराई से उस बारे में डीपली सोचने लगता है तो सडनली ही थॉट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड दैट वर्ल्ड इज सिमिलरली लाइक अ रैट ट्रैप एंड पीपल आर चाहे वो विलेज के हों सिटीज़ के हों लैंड के हों सीज के हो ऑल दोज पीपल आर nothing they are in the rat trap here. So its main purpose was nothing but set baits for people and it tempted us by offering, you can say that, money and joys and shelter, food, heat, clothing in the same way was a done by rat trap that offered cheese and pork. And when a person was tempted by these and touched the bait, it closed him and then everything came to an end. So किस तरह लोगों के साथ भी सेम चीज़ होती है. So when the peddler was plodding along the roads and was left to his meditations, naturally thinking about the rat traps, then he got an idea that whole world was like a rat trap and that offered riches and joy and shelter, food and heating clothes, a bait of trap. So he जब वो अपने प्रोफेशन से थोड़ा हट के सोचता है तो उसे लगता है कि पूरा वर्ल्ड ही एक क्या है रैट ट्रैप है. मूव ऑन टू नेक्स्ट पेज स्टूडेंट्स. World about him, the whole world was with land, seas, and cities and villages was nothing big but a big rat trap. It had never existed for men any other purpose to set baits for people. It offered riches and joy, shelter and food. Similarly, so pokes and soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, it closed in on him and then everything came to an end. और वो ये सोचता है कि जैसे लोग जो हैं किस तरह उन्हें चीज़ें चाहिए होती है कि मुझे आज कपड़े चाहिए, फूड चाहिए, ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए. सो लोग भी रिच होने के लिए, जॉय के लिए एक रैट ट्रैप में जैसे फंसते जाते हैं, सिमिलरली एक चूहा भी चीज़ और पोक के पीछे उस रैट ट्रैप में फंस जाता है. तो द वर्ल्ड हैड ऑफ कोर्स नेवर बिन वेरी काइंड टू हिम, सो इट्स गेव हिम unwanted joy to think ill of it in this way. It became a cherished pastime of his during many dreary ploddings to think of people he knew who had let themselves be caught in the dangerous snare, and of others who were still circling around the bait. So here, what was there that he was amused by the idea because he had led a monotonous life, but this idea entertained him. And the peddler did not expect the kind of hospitality. According to that peddler, the world had undoubtedly mistreated him, so it had given him the immense joy to have such ill feelings about it. It turned out to be his favorite pastime. While dragging his feet on the road, he would remember those people he had seen being caught in the dangerous trap, and also those who were yet moving around the bait. And on a dark evening, pulling his head on the road, he had happened to see a little grey cottage on the roadside there. So the favorite pastime of that boy was like roaming here and there on the roads and dragging his feet on the road. एंड ही सॉ पीपल दोज हु आर लाइक सर्कलिंग अराउंड दैट बेट, किस तरह लोग फंसते जाते हैं. वन डार्क इवनिंग एज ही वॉज ट्रजिंग अराउंड द रोड he caught sight of a little grey cottage by the roadside, and he knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. Nor was he refused. Instead of the sour faces which ordinarily met him, the owner, who was an old man without wife or child, was happy to get someone to talk to his loneliness. Immediately he put the porridge pot on the fire and gave him supper. Then he carved off such a big slice from his tobacco roll that it was enough both for the stranger's pipe and his own. Finally, he got out an old pack of cards and that played here that Majolis with his guest until bedtime. So, what was there, students? That man whose name, who was the peddler here. So, he basically went somewhere else. So, one dark evening, as he was trudging along the road. So, one dark evening, when he was pulling his body, trudging here means he was pulling his body on the road, he happened to see a little grey cottage by the roadside. So he said, he saw there a cottage on the roadside, and he approached the owner of the cottage to get permission to spend that night over there. He was welcomed, and unlike the sour faces which commonly met him, so this time something rare happened with him. That generally people don't welcome him in that way, but today a man who was there in that cottage, he welcomed him. And here the host was an elderly person without wife and children. और जिस पर्सन ने उसे वेलकम किया था, जो होस्ट था, उसके ना तो वाइफ थी और ना बच्चे थे. एंड वॉज फेसेस विच कॉमनली met him, and extremely happy to find him his guest and source of good company. And after seeing that peddler, or you can say that man, जो कॉटेज ओनर होता है, वो उसे देख के बहुत खुश हो जाता है, बिकॉज ही फाइंड आउट समथिंग और अ सोर्स ऑफ गुड कंपनी. एट द सेम टाइम द ओनर प्रिपेयर्ड हिम porridge and offered him supper. So he prepared that porridge and offered him that supper, and after that he cut a slice from his tobacco roll. उसके बाद वो अपने tobacco roll में से एक slice cut करता है, which could easily fill in his and his guest pipes, जो कि उसके और उसके गेस्ट के पाइप्स में easily fill हो पाए. At last the old man took out an old pack of cards, and they both played moilis until they were ready to go to bed. एंड इस तरह वो दोनों खेलते हैं. एंड स्टूडेंट्स विल कंटिन्यू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द चैप्टर इन आवर नेक्स्ट वीडियो. थैंक यू.